welcome. I am Suzanne Lyons, and this is the 10 Tips series on networking and creating relationships in the entertainment industry. This is week 5. Can you believe that? Oh my God. Tip number 9 at the beginning of week 5. How fun. I just want to thank you guys. I just really have to say it has been an honor and a privilege to work with you and to be able to contribute to you these tips that I have been putting together for years. This is like years and years and years of working. I've been coaching for, oh my gosh, 25 years, and in this industry for 17 years. And I just love, as much as I love making films, which is what I do, I'm a film producer. I've done 9 films in the past 9 years, but I have to say one of my true passions is as well as being able to teach people these tools and techniques that I've accumulated from the entertainment, from businesses to bring to the entertainment industry, from that business world, because ours is show business, guys, and we have to get really savvy at the business part of show business. That's what I am so committed to doing, is offering you that entrepreneurial, edge, let's say, kind of putting you on the leading edge. So that's a joy for me. And also the fact that you're even watching me today tells me a great deal about, who you are and your commitment to the entertainment industry and your commitment to your career and your commitment to who you are inside of this industry and what you're going to be contributing to this industry. So that's why it's a joy for me to be with you, because I know who you are. Okay, and I love to be able to remind you of that, and that is who you are. So let's get to work. Oh my gosh, tip number 9. I can't believe it. What this one is about is called Be a Peer. I love this one, and I have personally done this one, and that's why I know it works, and that's why I'm kind of excited to share this with you. And I want you to be light about all of this. Once again, I keep putting that in. This is fun, guys. We're in the entertainment industry to bring joy to other people, so please don't forget that it's all about bringing joy to you as well. It's all about you having fun and being joyful. So please approach every one of these. I know that I'm always talking about goal setting, and this one, the 10 tips to networking, and there's the 10 tips to this and 10 tips to that, and I know it sounds a lot like work, but and taking actions, but it's not. It's only taking the actions if you're having fun doing so, if it's bringing you joy. So please be light about all of this and do have fun with it all. That's the whole purpose of it all. That's why we're here, for heaven's sakes, right? So anyways, Be a Peer, this one's called. Volunteer to produce and moderate panels. Isn't that brilliant? If I do say so myself, which I don't seem to have any problem doing so, do I? Anyways, so be a peer. Moderate panels. Even if you're not a member of an organization, they would be thrilled if you called any organization and offered to moderate a panel. They would be thrilled. What it does is it puts you on their playing field. You're going to be the person then, making the phone calls to those people. So you're getting to know them. You're already establishing a background of relatedness because you're the person making the phone call, inviting them to the event to be on that panel with you as the moderator. What happens then when you get to the event, you're the person whose job it is to put them at ease. Hello, can you believe that? You're putting them at ease in the green room or prior, wherever it is that you're going to be meeting prior to the panel. You're also introducing them to each other if you've invited 4 or let's say 6 people. I know of one of my students who took this on in a flash forward years ago, and she wanted to meet more casting director. It was an actor. She called Women in Film. I don't even think she was a member of Women in Film at the time. And she put together, and the theme was about indie films, about, actors, being in indie films. So she chose 6 casting directors who were all kind of working in that particular arena, and she was the moderator. It was so cool. And she got to know 6 casting directors, because it's kind of like like I said, you're on their playing field. You're kind of having fun with them for that hour and a half, 2 hours of the panel. I did it myself. Even though I've made lots of movies and great budgets, they've all been, between $200,000 to $10 million, but I was looking to go over that into the bigger budget arena. So I put together a panel, and this was for the Producers Guild, and I was invited to be the moderator. So the panel was 6 people in the big budget world, 6 producers. And I got to know these people very well, really well, where I was literally, like I said, on their playing field. I was a peer. And what I did was, one of them in particular I truly wanted to meet, but because I now had that relationship, it made it so much easier. So when I called him up to invite him to have a half-hour coffee meeting, he said, sure, cool. Very cool. So when we were there, we were chatting about his projects and my projects, and it was just easygoing, light conversation. And at the end, he said, I'd love to read a couple of the projects that you're doing over at Snowfall Films. So I sent him a few projects. He fell in love with one, and within 24 hours of our meeting, we became partners on that particular project. And we actually have a deal on that particular project now. So who knew? I didn't even know that that would come of it. But I just knew that what a great way to network. What a great way to meet more people. Isn't that awesome? To become a peer. And the one way to do that is to generate and moderate a panel. How fun. So that's your homework, needless to say. That's your homework. To come up with an idea for a panel, like an actual approach, something interesting that maybe somebody hasn't done before, and then approach an organization or one that you already belong to, whatever, and offer to produce and moderate that panel. Very, very fun homework. Now, the other thing I want to say is we're coming up to tip number 10. We're in week 5. We're ending on Thursday. I can't believe it. It's been 5 weeks. My God. And I have a special guest, Jimmy. I'm so happy. Another dear friend of mine who I adore, Chris Wyatt, producer. Very, very interesting guy. He's somebody else who kind of really takes on kind of the business sense when he's doing business. Yes, we're all creative, and yes, we should be all creative, but he wears that business hat like I'm urging all of you to do at all times. He's produced 5 amazing films. You know him best, of course, for Napoleon Dynamite, and he's going to be with us as we work on tip number 10 on Thursday. So please get out there and do your homework and join us when I will have Chris Wyatt with me on Thursday. How fun. I'm so excited. Once again, thanks for joining me. I'm Suzanne Lyons for the 10 Tip series on networking and creating relationships in the entertainment industry.